Howdy, Beefalo Bart here, and welcome to just a quick update of what I've got accomplished in way too much time. I have gone ahead and, which I'll just show you. Alrighty, I've added a very simple health bar, hunger bar, and thirst bar, and now you watch the thirst bar, it's going to be moving way faster than normal. I will be changing that over, and I will conform that over to roughly, I don't know, maybe 7 minutes or whatever. But for now, I just wanted to speed it up so I could overemphasize the fact that thirst, hunger, and health are working. So as you watch your thirst bar, you actually have a slider. And now these are just temporary placeholders, keep that in mind. But I just wanted to make sure the system was working correctly before I started getting more and more technical. You gotta walk before you can run. So as your thirst goes down and it finally bottoms out to nothing, you are now dying of thirst. After a few seconds, it kicks in and your health bar will start going down. And it's going to move pretty rapidly. I'm going to adjust the amount of time that it takes for you to die of thirst and die of hunger, and how quickly it's going to cause you to die. But I just wanted you to see that that part is actually working. Now it's only working for me, the player character, at this point. There's no point in making it work for non-player characters just yet, but yeah, just wanted you to see that it is actually working. You can die of thirst, and you will be able to die of hunger as well. That also works. Of course, when you die temporarily right now, you just get spammed with "you are dead." So that was just a quick update. Honestly, to go over what's been going on with that, essentially it was a lot of coding. As you can see here, this is just a quick sample, and we'll hit play and we'll watch what's happening on this. The game is actually playing in the background right now, but you see the orange lines that are glowing. Essentially what it's doing is each of the 3 branches are running off to, well, it's just running to a branch. From that branch, what it's doing is, for example, thirst. It is checking your thirst. If your thirst is greater than 1, then it goes ahead and says, okay, we're going to start taking away your thirst. And then it waits. Right now it's just a temporary 5 seconds, but after 5 seconds it will get your current thirst level and deduct 10 from that. Now you notice that it just switched down to the next delay branch. It's going to, after 5 seconds, detect that now your player thirst is less than 1. So now it's going to go to a different branch or a different delay mechanism. It's going to gather your current health. It's going to take 10 health away, and that's fine. Now if you look at the very bottom branch, it's going to be gathering your player health. Your player health is greater than 1, so therefore it does nothing. But whenever it drops down to say that your player health is below 1, then what's going to happen is it will, at this point, it'll just start spamming "you are dead." Again, that's just something that's temporary. That will change. There you go. You are dead. So this is everything that I was trying to troubleshoot, and the event tick essentially means at the very beginning of when the game starts, it goes into a multi-gate. It splits it off into the 3 main branches right here, and they are a branch. The print string will go away. I am definitely having some mouse troubles, so it's taking even longer for me to get everything done. I'm going to try to order a new mouse tonight. But the branch system is how it's detecting. It's pulling up your player health. won't get too in depth on how all of this works, but you can see just by the flowchart, this is what's going on. It's not including all the stuff that's brought in for player movement, actually telling at the beginning also, as soon as you start playing as that character, to go ahead and bring up the heads up widget, which is going to be your heads up display. So again, it's just a temporary placeholder, and it took a little bit longer than expected to get all this done, just because I'm trial by error trying to figure this out on my own without having to sit there and scroll through 10,000 videos and say, oh, okay, I can do this now. Did have a little bit of help, and I will give proper shout out to the source where I get most of my base information from in another video. But for now, this was just a quick update to show that thirst works, hunger works, and health works. So I can actually go ahead and, while I'm thinking about it, since we know that they work, I'm going to change this value, which is my value for how quickly you're losing your thirst. Let's make it 420 seconds. So now every 300 seconds is going to start taking down your health from, actually it's going to start taking down your hunger, and every 420 seconds it's going to start taking away your thirst. The next thing I'm going to work on is a basic pickup system for your hunger, thirst, and health, and then at that point it's time to start moving on to other things. Getting this core system developed and in place with placeholder is a great way to get the base going. And again, I'm just creating the base, and until I start getting input from everybody else out there, I'm not really going to spend a lot of time doing anything development wise other than just getting the core basic setup going. I'm not going to do any networking. I'm not going to do anything else currently right now. What you see is what you get. Compile this, save, and we are good to go. So, quick summary of the video. Again, health, hunger, and thirst are working. You don't die yet, but they will kill you from them bottoming out. If you bottom out on your thirst or your hunger, they get down to 0, it's going to start taking your health away, and you will die from starvation or from thirst. Alright, so definitely leave any comments you have on this, any suggestions, any contributions. Make any comments you got. If you want to contribute to a better looking health, hunger, and thirst bar, or heads up menu, or something of that nature, sure, jump right in. I'll gladly take whatever I can get. Please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Definitely need those as well, and definitely need subscribers, so please do subscribe. And again, I thank you for watching, and we'll hope to see you on the next one.